Hello everybody, and welcome to Real and Virtual Outdoors. This is Thursday's live stream, 21st day of July 2022, and it's still hot outside. Shocking, it hadn't changed in a week, 2 weeks. I'm over at the computer changing the thumbnail. As soon as I get that done, we're going to get in front of the camera and get this show on the road. We have had several days of 100-degree temperatures, and last 2 or 3 days has been in between 107 and 110, which is extremely hot for this time of year. I have the thumbnail changed. And get in front of the camera and get this show going. Hold a bear. Alright. He says, let the missus begin. Okay. Ernie, how are you? Okay. Let me close the door or I'll get a cabin full of mosquitoes here. Alright. Let's talk about the gun we're going to use today. I have the 22 on me, mainly just for turkeys. But let's talk about the big boy here. That's it right there. It's a 50 caliber muzzle-loader. One shot at a time. Kelly Bullock, hello. The reload speed on this gun is slow. So, if I get charged by a bear, it's gonna get ugly. So we have to take a little bit better closer aim. The gun comes with round ball, musket balls, and New Age muzzle-loader bullets, both in 50 caliber. Alright, we're going to walk, here we are here, and we're just going to walk along this ridge. I want to unlock this post down here and up through here, and then we may do some fast traveling later. We'll just see how the hunt goes. I'm gonna put down a spot right here and pick up a mission while I'm on the way. I wanna say thank you to the people that watched my last stream. The hunt for Megalodon, that will continue periodically, and I will be recording. If I catch you on video, it'll be uploaded for y'all. I want to say congratulations to my friend Aaron over at Catfish Regulators, who landed Megalodon. I believe that was on Tuesday night. Finally caught him. So I hope I get my Megalodon soon. I have been live streaming, streaming the Xbox to the computer and using OBS to record the action. So if I get him, we'll have it on video. There's a mule deer track. There's a ram. These ram are difficult to hunt because they don't really give you an opportunity to shoot at them very often, and they're really slick. Nobody wants your autograph. You couldn't pay nobody to take that. Your autograph's about as popular as Elmer Fudd's autograph. These clothes is noisy. We're just going to ease up here to this watering hole and see what's there as we continue the track. Ernie, have you upgraded your scope on your gameplay? When I started playing it on the Xbox with Aaron and Kelly, I went back to that first scope I had, and I thought, good God, this is a mess. It has no zoom power. You're having trouble making shots, you might upgrade your scope. Night is all. You have trouble at night. You know, they have a night vision scope. That sucker's behind that tree. Let me see if I can. Yeah, there he goes. That's the way them ram do. They're difficult to get sights on. Got it. Okay. Now he's going to have to learn to shoot better, Ernie. Are you holding your breath? Do you know how to do that? You got your gun up in the aim, you push the left stick and hold your breath. Reduces the wobble. No, you're trying to get a rangefinder. Okay. Yeah, you get trigger happy. Alright. There's a Rocky Mountain elk right there. He's a 3. He's not no big diamond. Problem is this gun is a 100-yard gun. Anything over 100 yards just starts to get a little shaky. I shot it yesterday, so I'm gonna try to ease up here on this joker here. I'm gonna lay down and crawl up here. If he stays there in that feeding zone for a few minutes, I probably can get a shot on him. I tried this gun yesterday on the range because I hadn't really shot it a lot. 150 meters, or which is 154 yards. It's about 3 inches low. So we're going to try to crawl up here to those trees up there and use those for a shield. If I crawled in at the right angle, I may be able to get a shot at him. This is going to be a challenging hunt today. It's a lot of open space in this reserve. And when you're limited on the range of the weapon, I could have picked a different weapon, but we want to do something different today. Try to keep it interesting. Okay, I ought to be closing the gap here if he's going to stay in the area. There's one laying down there. Where'd he go? He's still there. He's laying down too. We are way. We're going to keep crawling. As long as they lay there, we're going to be in good shape. If they get up and get to moving, we're going to lose an opportunity here. I'm going to get up here behind this tree here and take another glass and check my yardage. Okay. Now you funny. Said I'm always laying down on the job. Well, we're about 200 yards here. That's 192. That's a long way for this muzzle loader. So I'm going to go ahead and continue with my original plan and try to stay in the tall grass and close to at least 125. I'd get up to the stand right here and call, but it's been my experience when they're locked on a zone, they're not going to move much. 170. If I can get 30 yards on him, I'm going to take a shot. We might have to do it at 150. I might have to just hold a little high. We're running out of real estate here to work with. It's good as it's going to get right here. So we're going to try it. I'm going to have to hold a touch high in order to put it on him. We're going to try this. This is a little bit far for this weapon, but we're going to try it. Have to wait for the smoke to clear to see if it done any good. He run off to the left. I did see that. Oh, Curtis. Alright. Let's reload this joker. Gotta load it. Gotta put the cap on it. Oh, look. I think he's dead. He is, and there's another deer right here. Another female elk or something just running there. Those weeds. There she is. Ah, she took off on me. That's alright. Oh, here comes another one. There's another, I think that's a female there. We're gonna pop her too. Steve Locke, hello, hello. Alright, she's right here. I don't think she's gonna go far. Let me go see if that was her run across here while I'm right here. See if we got blood. That may not have been her. Ernie Brown. That's right. Ernie is the man of the myth. I don't see any blood. That's probably not her that run by me. It's probably a different elk. We're gonna we're gonna run up here and See if we can't collect the body of the big boy that we got, maybe. Let's check the map, make sure. Yeah, we got a couple. We got a couple animals down, I think. Appreciate you coming in, Curtis. Ernie, how you feeling? Okay. Here's one dead elk. This gonna be the female. As you can see, that muzzleloader has extreme penetration, folks. That went all the way through almost the whole body. Alright, let me see if I can. Let me unlock this. Let me see if I can locate a blood spot up here now. Yeah. Well, I sat down in the chair all the time to work, Ernie. Chicken pot pie. Hello, hello, hello. 69 caliber balls. Yeah, this is a 50 caliber. It also has balls, and it also has modern day Sabo slugs. Hello, Lisa. How are you? Here's the buck. Or the bull, rather. It's not a buck, it's a bull. Yeah. And you can see the penetration on that. That's a lot of penetration there. Use yours to hunt deer. First time I've seen you, chicken pot pie. Thanks for coming in. Alright. Let's that's a pretty good way to start a stream right there, folks. Okay, so let's get on down the trail here and see what else we can come up with. And that's why I wanted to stop at the watering zone. We do lives on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Chicken pot pie. Glad you're here today. Please join us on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 1 o'clock. I have a Facebook group page, Real and Virtual Outdoors. And I post my notifications to when I'm going to do a live there. But soon they will go up on, some of them will be going up on YouTube. Cannot post advanced notifications on through PlayStation or Xbox. Alvin, how you doing, Alvin? I'm gonna scan these trees right quick. I'm gonna say this again. I say it every Thursday. I promise it's not on a loop and it's not a recording. Let's remember to watch the bait shop tonight. Fields to water. Oh, there's an animal. I just spooked that joker. Running right at me. Come on. Come on, big boy. I can't get around on him. That sucker run over me. Did you see that? What in the world is wrong with you? That is why right there I hate to walk with a scope on. I usually take it off. That's a mule deer. Nice looking buck. I'm going to see if I can't get up here somewhere and hide and call him back in. He may be long gone. Panfish Station comes on tonight. That's why I hate walking with that scope on there. Curtis. Happens to me every time. I'm going to lay down on this log here. And see if I can't call him back in. I'll pay me back. And then we'll have Pontoon Jody's Flathead Challenge at 9. So. I'm going to try to call him back in. He may not come back in. If you notice, I always take that scope off when I'm walking. I try to remember to do it, and that's why. Time you throw up and find him in a scope, there just ain't enough time. I'll be up late tonight setting up since I've lost some weight. Back hasn't been giving me much trouble. I've been setting up quite a bit later each night, and I'll be in chat tonight in Jody's show. Hello, Matt, my friend. How are you, sir? I knew when I threw that gun up and that scope was on there, I didn't have a chance. Friday we having an Xbox party, huh? Good night. Yeah, you get your hands full, don't you, Matt? Well, I hope everybody gets feeling better. I had that stuff, and it really saps your energy. We're going to wait here a few moments to see if that deer come back. I'm going to tell you, if he comes out over here, we got a problem. He'll be right up on me before I know it. What I hope is he comes right down through here. Lisa, you might want to hold on to that uniform. You might have to give it to the lady that has to come in and take care of you and Aaron. Well, one thing about it, hearing everybody's down in the back and breaking their foot, sick, I don't feel quite as handicapped as I usually do after I spend an afternoon with y'all. Alright. We gave him a shot. He didn't show up, so we're going to go. Was that him? You dirty scoundrel. Now something run right there. I don't know if y'all saw that. I couldn't tell what it was. Look at that. A little turkey. If I shot you with that muzzle loader, it'd blow you up. That first animal was a bigger animal that ran. I don't know what it was. Some kind of deer. Could have been a ram. He run off this way, so we're gonna crouch down here without making so much noise to see if we can't run into him again. 16th day of next month, The Way of the Hunter comes out, and I'm going to get a copy of it for the PC, and I'm going to get playing it, and we're going to start doing some lives on it. Hopefully the game is not a bust, but it looks good, so we'll see. A lot of the same animals that's in that is in this. They have added badgers in their version, so we're gonna give it a fair shake, and we're gonna try it. The game will be relatively inexpensive, be $39.99 at the Steam store. So, and for my fishing fans that like to see me play the fishing games, that favor the fishing game, we're going to have a new fishing game come out on the 31st of August. It's going to be The Angler Call of the Wild. Yes, if you get an external drive, it should function as your hard drive. It should work. It should. I have an external drive on this PS4. So, yeah, Lisa's right. Drink a lot of fluids. Worst thing you can do to yourself is get dehydrated on top of being ill. You don't have to drink a gallon of water in a setting, but sipping helps. I'm just taking my time here now because I done already spooked one deer out. Mm-hmm. I don't ever drink Cokes. Hardly ever when I drink a soda. I drink Mio flavoring or whatever they call it. In my water. A lot of tracks right here. So maybe there's going to be an elk up here. Coming up on a clearing here, so we'll have to sneak up here and look down. I've never been on this part of this map. It's kind of a double-sided wall ravine here. I never did lose my taste or anything, or my appetite or anything like. Well, if I lose my appetite, the way I like to eat, you better call 911 because I'm getting ready to croak. I like to eat, but so I when I was on with y'all Tuesday, I said I had a friend of mine that was having surgery for a brain tumor. So I want to kind of update y'all on that. Surgery went great, tumor's out, and they got it all. And she is on the mend and home. So, we've been friends a long time, so I'm glad that everything turned out good for her. She's back to laughing and being her normal self, so. She said, I made it. I said, I knew you would. I knew you'd make it. The whole time I said, Jesus is not ready for you and the other place don't want you. She thought that's funny. We've been friends a long time, so. Thank goodness to the good Lord and the doctor that did the surgery. He did an excellent job. I want to get on down here to this spot. There's a watering hole on the way, so get out between these rocks here. You see things on this game. Anybody that's ever been deer hunting in real life knows what I'm talking about. Get to looking at something and think, is that a deer standing back there? It's not 90% of the time. But you look anyway. Thank you, Lisa. Yep, it is great news, Ernie. It certainly is. Proud of it. What do we have here?
Whoever it was that drove in here got out. Follow the footprints.
There's some footprints here. We're going to follow these prints to get this mission taken care of while I'm right. Hello, Big Slim.
Look, there's blood on the ground. Keep following that trail.
Eddie, hello, how are you? I don't do many missions when I'm on live with y'all, but we're right here. We're going to complete this one. Or partially anyway. I'm not going to get off too far off the beaten track. He'll have to send me a mile the other direction in a minute. We are going to follow these footsteps. It is. It is. The storyline is somebody's been on the reserve that's not supposed to be on the reserve. So.
Look, there's blood on the ground. Keep following that trail.
I probably don't spend enough time doing missions. You make a... Yeah, I think it is poachers. Make a lot of money on missions, but I kind of do it when the opportunity presents itself.
That tree, it's been marked. Is that a hand?
Okay, we will do it. I actually think this may be the mission with the guy that disappeared. I think I had the wrong at first. I think this guy got attacked or come up missing or... I think I walked past what I was supposed to do here. Yep. Huh. Let me see. Inspect the mark on the tree. Alright. So, we gotta find the mark on the tree.
A bloody handprint? That's really not a good sign. Whose blood is on his hands? Look, there's blood on the ground. Keep following that trail.
I think there was supposed to be a tree there. It's kind of a floating blood patch. On down the trail here.
This seems to be the end of the trail. There's a little patch of disturbed soil. Did they bury something?
Guess we're fixing to find out.
It's a rusty old saw blade. Oh, it's the saw blade that had been attached to the dig team's rock saw. But why detach it from the saw and bury it unless it was important? Take another look at the blade. It's not just rusty, is it? It's got blood on it. I bet it's the Vandal's blood, too. Okay, don't touch the blade. Leave it there. The deputy's on their way. They'll probably want to talk to you. I think we've just found the missing piece of the puzzle. Great work. I've got an update. Junior and his friend were just pulled over by the state police. Guess who has a nasty gash across their hand?
All right. There's the end of the mission. And we're...
Good morning, my friend. I hope you've enjoyed the last few days of uninterrupted peace and tranquility. I've just said goodbye to the last of the deputies team. They've gathered up all the evidence they think they'll need. While you've been busy hunting and exploring, I've been in interviews or giving statements to the police, the board, and even the local press. I haven't stopped or slowed down for what feels like at least a week now. I doubt today will be very different. I wanted to catch up with you this morning as I wanted to express my gratitude for the work you've done and ask you for one last big favor. I know I mentioned my dad's concern that there was a more spiritual reason for why things have been tough at the reserve. I can't say that I necessarily agree with him, but I'd like to do something to make him feel better. This job involves a journey to the top of Mount Silver Ridge. I don't trust anyone else to do this. Can you make it to the start of the trail? I think I ought to tell you why I'm sending you over there, right? So, since my dad got sick and I took over the warden position, we've sort of stopped doing a lot of the things that we used to do together. Sadly, this has resulted in us both missing the bear dance back in spring. I know it means a lot to my dad, and I feel bad that we weren't able to make it. It can get pretty tense when we discuss our culture back home. Dad and I see the world through different lenses. I am proud of my heritage and where I come from, but I don't want it to define me as a person. Dad sees that as me turning my back on my community. Since we both missed the bear dance, I plan to make it up to Dad by attending the Sundance in a week's time. You're probably wondering what this has to do with you walking up a mountain, right? Just before I was born, my grandfather climbed Mount Silver Ridge and stashed a pair of quartz rattles at the top. When I was a teenager, my dad showed me them and told me that they were only to be brought down the mountain in times of dire need. I think that if I bring those rattles with me to the Sundance, Dad will appreciate that I've accepted their significance and paid respect to our beliefs. So, after helping pull the reserve back together, I'm hoping you'll help me comfort my dad. I hope I'm not asking too much.
And they're announcing the next mission. So that's a side of this game y'all haven't seen. Well, most of you. So we're just going to kind of glass along here and head in that direction. The missions are quite good in this game. And you make quite a bit of money on it. So they want us to head right there where that little yellow spot is to the left. So we're gonna head up here. I don't know if there's any animals up here or not, but we're gonna find out. But we will be glassing and looking as we go. Some good open spaces up here. We might get to see something. Hopefully we're gonna have some. Yeah, I will. But when you mess with uncharted territory, you never know what's up here. Maybe a whole herd up here. You just never know. That's why we do these things live. The unexplored. We're a long way from that spot though, so yeah, you're probably gonna be right. There's gonna be a few animals up here somewhere. I don't know what kind of game this new hunting game's gonna be. I don't know if they're gonna have missions or. There's really not a lot of information about it. They've really been releasing tidbits. It's a marketing trick. So my guess would be by looking at this terrain up here, we probably might get lucky enough to see a ram or two. Alvin said, come across a marijuana patch and get shot. I shoot back, Alvin. Because I will have to admit, I wouldn't want to get in a gunfight with a muzzle-loader. That wouldn't be the thing to do. I'm just going to take our time and look and glass. Doggone thing's too slow to reload. Yeah, this gun's got a lot of power. It really does. It's just got limited range, and I don't know, it's too slow to load. I don't use it a whole lot, but I thought it'd be fun today. I was able to get a nice cutout graphic of it for the thumbnail, so I thought, well, we'll do this today. Something different. You just never know what's going to happen on these games. I had a hunting stream last week. I skunked. Look at that. We got a putty tat laying down right there. Which one's the big one? That's a 4 easy laying down right there. We're going to pop that putty tat. Alright, Troy, let's see if you can get that dude laying up there. Right. Alright, here we go. Alright, we gotta wait for the smoke to clear. Alright, we're gonna... There was two up there. That was a male. Rather, that was a bigger one. Alright, let's walk up there and see if we can't. See if we got him. Those mountain lions are not easy to hunt. They're kind of keen. That's a 4 easy. That may be a gold. We're going to walk up there and find out. There's a feeding zone right there. I'll come back and unlock that. I think I see the putty tat. I think we got the putty tat. Yep, there he is. Look at the teeth on that dude. Died with your mouth open, boy. He's silver. Now I want to get a shot of this right quick for... Alright. That'll make a nice thumbnail with a cat laying down. Yeah. She long gone. She run up the mountain. Alright, let me go ahead and unlock this zone. And then we're going to get back on the track. What's going on, Dan the man? And that is why that you take your time and glass and walk. I could have walked right by that cat, never saw him. Or he could have saw me and been gone. You may only get one shot, but ain't no doubt about it, that muzzle-loader does the job. I always like to get them if they're laying down like that. They make nice thumbnails. I get some shots of that like that during the stream. I'll go back and clip about. Take pictures of them. All right, let's get on back on the track. I was talking about earlier about, you know, me being able to set up a while longer at night and the 30 pounds that I'm guessing around 30 pounds. When you can't stand up, it's hard to get on the scales, but has really helped me out a bunch. I got a lot more I need to lose, but I can already tell the difference. Used to, I was wanting to get out of this chair at 7, 8 o'clock at night, and now I'm sitting up till 10, and on the weekends even later, and not in pain. So it's hard to lose, and I'd like to eat things I shouldn't, but boy, it sure made a difference. and the quality of getting around and living. So I think we're gonna stay on the diet for a while. It'll be a lifetime commitment. You can't quit. Once you lose the weight, or you'll gain it back. But and a lot of thanks to that goes to my wife, because she's a very good cook, and she helps me stay on track. So I always like to look back and see, after I'm going up on these mountains, to look for places to set up high in glass and an open area. We're coming up on the spot here. I'm going to creep down a little bit. I want to take a look at this open field up here. Not making too much noise. Take a look around through here and see what's here. Look, that's why you don't get in a big hurry. There's another putty. Be still. I don't know, that happened pretty quick. So it looked like he's getting ready to run out of there. I didn't want to take a chance on losing the shot. It may have been low. It was on him, but it may have been low. For that yardage, I didn't have time to do a yardage check. Let me get this scope off here. I won't get run over. We'll go see. Theoretically, you'd like to be standing still when you shoot them, but that don't always work out. Whether you're doing this type of hunting or in real life, sometimes you just have to go with the flow. He's been walking in a circle up here. Oh. Yeah. It's a perk that you can use, Matt, but I messed mine up somehow, and I had took time to figure out how to get it. So I really don't. There he is. I really don't use that. That was a good hit. There's a lot of blood right here. That was a vital shot. I usually take the gun to the range. I pretty much know what each gun is capable of doing. That's why I went and shot this gun yesterday. And I know at 150 meters it's going to be about 3 inches low. So, there he is. Look at the claws on that joker. Think that won't finish you off? Alright. I like the way he's standing too. Let me get a pose of that. There you go. Alright. Welcome in, Emily. Thanks for coming. hope you're having a good day. The way it's supposed to work is I think it goes from 50 to 100 to 150 meters. But like I said, I for some reason I've got mine on. You push it and it reads the wind instead of the elevation. So I just adapt. I just shoot a little high. Sometimes that's why usually if an animal's standing pretty well still, or I usually do pretty good. It's when they go to running I have trouble. Try to shoot one on the run. And them flying ducks, I did a duck hunt off camera. I mean off, not on live, just a hunt. But I recorded it. That's the second time that I've done that. The first time I'd done one for y'all and it wouldn't turn out very good. And the second attempt didn't either. But I was able to go back and watch the video after I recorded it this last time, and consulting with some people that are a lot better shot with a shotgun on this game than I am. I'm not leading them far enough, so we're going to have to give them a little bit further lead. Those ducks have really been speeded up. Now that duck hunting is a way to rack up money, in-game money in this game, because that's constantly coming in. This old boy's got me going plumb up a mountain right here. Oh, Dale, how are you? Alright, there's a little opening up here. I want to make sure I'm not going to run any potential suitors off up here. We're going to creep up here. Yeah. I'm leading them probably about 1.5 feet in front of the nose, and I think you really need to be 2.5 feet. They've changed the game up a little bit. They adjusted the well, I'm leading about 1 foot. It's probably more like 18 inches. But they've changed the game a little bit. They speeded the ducks up, and they slowed the shot down on the gun. So it's more challenging. I'll get it figured out. Once I get the lead figured out, I'll be in good shape. But until then, it's going to be literally a hit and miss situation. But I'm going to practice on that some more. Then we're going to do a live on that again, so I can get a little redemption going on for that bad performance. And it was bad. But everybody's got blunders. Some people lose fish at the boat. Some people throw rods in the lake. I don't call no names, but it happens. There's an old turkey up here. We'll shoot him if we get an opportunity. I'm looking for something bigger than an old turkey. Down there fishing one day. Buddy of mine. And dropped his wife's brand new iPhone 11 right in the water. Right off the side of the dock, 20 foot of water. He said, she's gonna kill me. I said, nah, she'll kill you. He said, yeah, you don't understand, my wife's gonna kill me for that. He's like, he kept on about it. I finally looked at him and said, hey, I said, means you're gonna be dead when you get home anyway, can I have your fish? He didn't like it too much. I think I see something out there in the distance. What is that? Yeah, that is something. Alright, we got a whole bunch of ram out here. I'm going to try to pick out the big boy and a ram and some turkeys. We're not interested in turkeys. That's the biggest one of the bunch right there. That's 128, so I'm gonna close just a little bit. Yeah, he didn't give me his fish either, Curtis. You know, old boy could at least give me a few of his fish if he wasn't gonna need to put used to them. They're getting excited down there. All right, let me. All right, let's try to put this shot on this big boy here. That may have been a little high, but it's a hit. Start loading this thing on Tuesday and don't finish till Friday. He did. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take Curtis's advice, or I'm gonna take Matt's advice. I'm just gonna get right here and wait and see if he'll come back out, because they're up on a feeding zone. They may come back out. I may be able to get that doe as well. I'll just wait here a minute to see what happens. He's not going anywhere anytime soon. Can't see that feeding zone, but he's down there. He's had his head down eating. So theoretically, they can come back to the same zone. I may get one more. Even though it's just a female, it does pay. So we'll wait and see what happens. I've seen the lake monster eat up a many a telephone. But when you drop an $1,100 dude in the water, it's kind of hard to take. We'll wait another couple of minutes and see if she'll come back out. We shot her boyfriend, so she may not. It's going to be interesting to see why I hit that. When I pulled the trigger, it was kind of on the bottom of the neck. I thought it was a little high, but it might have dropped into the sweet spot. And then the next shot may have killed him. I don't know. Let's be interested to see what we got. So speaking of shooting animals and things, the new hunting game is supposed to be one of the things I did see, which is an improvement in my opinion, is you're actually going to have a blood trail. And in this game, you go along and you put a blood spot, and you go see another blood spot. And this is actually going to be a trail when you make a vital hit. So you're actually going to be following the path of blood instead of walking up on spots of blood. That'll be an improvement. Yeah. Well, first of all, I'm not a big phone hound. With my hands the way they are, telephone is just, I don't think she's going to come back. So we're going to just ease up here and check this body out. And I'm going to ease up here because I want to see what's over here without running anything off. The way my hands are, it's hard for me to type on the phone. So I text a little. But if you talk to me on the phone, I usually say, hey, call me, because it's just too much trouble to text. So I'm not really a phone hound anyway. I don't ever get the next greatest and latest. I'm not one of those that drools to get a new phone every year and it's got to be the next gen. I'm just not my cup of tea. But I usually go after the free smartphone that I know I'm going the wrong way, but I'm going that way intentionally. I'm gonna look, turn around. There she is. Turn around. There you go. Now you cooperating for me. That looked pretty good, folks. Let this gun reload. I'll take a look at the knocker, see if we got her. I think that's a pretty good shot, so she shouldn't be far. Yeah, she's dead right there. Alright. Let me drop a waypoint down on that spot. Or close to it. Let's see how close that is. That's pretty close. Need to move it over just a little bit. Wrong way. As you can tell, I'm not very good at this. Dropping this waypoint. Just a little bit more. Lady Legend can do this and drop it right on top of their head. Alright, that's close enough. That'll get me back on the beaten track. Let's go up here and get this guy here, then we'll unlock that zone, then we'll go get the dough. Find out where he went. He gonna be along in here somewhere. He may be on up the mountain a little bit further. We'll find him. Correct. And that's me, Alvin. There's our buck. Alright, let's see where we got him at, because That was very interesting to see. Where we got him at. Okay, we went right. It was a little high, but we hit the spine. That's got to be a lucky shot, folks. Let me get my little thumbnail here. All right. Now let's go get the dough. My brother called me this morning. He said, we got a family plan. He said, the phone bill went up $100. I said, well, I told you it was. We got had to go to 5G. And he said, well, did yours go up? I'm like, yeah, but not much. Well, how come yours is low and mine's high? I said, because I got the free phone and you didn't. Oh. I didn't too bad on that. I marked her pretty close. Walked right up on her, so. Yeah, it was a good shot. I hit her right in the lungs. Not a whole lot. Well, that's a young male. I thought that was a female. Kind of a dark colored one. We'll get a pose out of that. All right. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I heard a bear. That's what I do anyway, man. I don't text much. Too difficult. We're not interested in feathers today. We're interested in shooting big stuff and maybe see what this mission's about. Now, I gotta climb this mountain up here, is what this joker's telling me. I don't think I missed today. Muzzle-loader kind of does the job. There are rumblings in the Hunter Call of the Wild community. They want a 50 caliber bolt action rifle. So they've been asking for that. So we'll see if they give it to us. Well, they won't give it to you. They'll make one, sell it to you. But in any event, it'll come with an update. You'll have to buy the update. Probably with some other stuff. Alright, I'm going to ease up here because I want to see what's on this lake that I may not can see from here. Yeah, man, I'm like you. Listen, I can get by on a prepaid phone. You know, and like Al was saying, I could get a flip phone. I'm really not a phone hound. So, yeah. It'd be nice if you could look. What is that? That's a goat. Okay. How far are you? You're 300 and something yards. No way I can hit you this muzzleloader from here. What I'm going to do, he's headed this way, so I'm going to go around this side and see if I can't cut him off. There's a gun that I have not ever used on this game for y'all. In fact, I don't think I've ever shot it at all. I don't even think I've even taken it to the range. 6.5 millimeter, and it's supposed to be a pretty good rifle for long range. I may try to get that out tonight or tomorrow night. I watch movies late on Friday and Saturday night. I may try to get that out and shoot it some. See about taking that. AM24. Mm-hmm. We're just going to ease around here and see if we can get a C on that. 6 point, yes. Yeah, 6.5, that's exactly what it is. So, Creedmoor. I may get that out Friday and Saturday night. We may take that Creedmoor out and do a little shooting with it. Because it's a flat shooting gun. Okay. That's where he was headed right there. So we're going to use these trees right here, where that orange dot's in the middle of the screen, and we're going to use those for cover. We're going to try to close the gap. I don't think I remember shooting a goat for y'all yet, so these goats are extremely cunning. They're hard to hunt. So we're going to try this and see. I'm going to look up here just in case. I heard a bear, I think, behind me. My brother has got a 6.5 Swedish Mauser. And I've shot that gun before. Now that is a big heavy gun. And I gotta tell you, I shot it on the rest. I couldn't hold that gun up. It's too much for me, but I did shoot it. I shot it on the rest, but that's another ram. And we focused on these. Let's focus on these goats a minute. Be my luck they moved. I don't see them. They may have moved. But that old Swedish Mauser, it's a lot of gun. I'll be the first one to tell you. That thing must weigh 5 pounds. Them goats may have vacated the premises. We'll keep looking, but I don't see them. But he's going this way anyway, so I think they. Now you joker, you. Alright. I'm going to walk up here because that ram keeps hollering at me. He's on the other side of this. Let me make sure I got this scope off this gun. No. I'm going to walk up here and see if I can see that ram. Probably won't ever get close to him. There's a skittish. Me walking up the other side of this mountain. But this hill, we'll try it though. I used to shoot a lot of guns I wouldn't even try to shoot now. Yeah. But I used to be a lot younger and a lot tougher too. I ain't quite as tough as I used to be. Let's just take a look for good measure. I don't see anything, but we're gonna walk a little further and see. Could have swore I heard something just then. Alright. I'll ease off down this way to the mountain destination. I wish you'd quit playing with me and just come on out of there if you're going to come on out of there. Oh, I think I see some white down there. I think I see some white down there, folks. Let's see. Yes, sir. I sure do. 163. Let me pick out the big one here. 154. 156. Okay. I'll need to close at least 125. So we're gonna try to get up here in this tree and close to it and see what we can do. Alright, we're gonna try it right here. That's 145. These are not very big goats. So we're going to shoot this one at 130 if I can get a sight on him when the bushes aren't in the way. Well, that's iffy. That's iffy. We're going to try it. I may regret this, but we're going to try it anyway. The Arizona Hunter. I don't know if y'all can see that or not, but our goat is down up there. So that was a good shot. Thank you for subscribing. Appreciate it. Live streams on Tuesdays and Thursdays for gaming. Look at that, a bunch of whole herd of goats. Look. And look at that. Good night. 2, 3. There's one right there. 4. 4 goats. Best I can count. All right, let's go get this. Let's go get this goat. There's still one hanging around up there. Okay, I'll go check you out. Look, they're coming back. Let me get in this bush here and wait a minute before I messes. You do gaming live streams, or what do you do? If we have a moderator in here, would you please drop that man's link to his YouTube channel? The Arizona Hunter. I'm going to wait because they're trying to come back down here. Appreciate it, Matt. I'm gonna wait just a minute and see what's gonna happen here. I may be able to get a 2-for-1 if I do this right. Ah, you're good. Boy, you're the best, I gotta tell you. Didn't even have to ask you. You're ready to go. Appreciate that, buddy. Alright, I think they moved on, so let's go see if we can't pick up this goat. Nope. Gotta be kidding. Stand there feeding. Alright. We're just gonna try to drop another one in. Just for the fact that I want in-game money. So let's see if we can't close. You do, okay. Well, I'll sure check you out. I enjoy watching it. I'm gonna go check you out as soon as I get done here. We're gonna drop this one too, or try to. Do you like this 50 caliber muzzle loader? Have you ever used it, Arizona? That looked pretty sharp. I think that's the goat there running. Or another one of the two. Don R, what's up? Alright. Do you think it's high? May have been. But let me mark that spot up there. I was holding high. A little bit high. Alright. Let's go try and get this one first. Anything over 100 yards, I'm going to hold a little high with this gun. What's going on, Papa Smurf? Papa Smurf's in the house. Yeah. Let me go down and see if I can find this goat first. Then I'll work my way up to that goat. Fell right where I shot him. Yeah. I ain't got many pictures of these goats, so let me get a pose. Alright, that'll make a nice thumbnail. Alright, let's get up here and get this other goat. Let's go see if I made a good shot or not. Arizona, if you're still back there, are you thinking about playing the Way of the Hunter, or do you have an opinion on it? I hope it's going to be good. I hope it's not going to be a hunting simulator type. End up being like hunting simulator. We got a ram up here, but we're not really interested in messing with him. I know you back there listening. I know you working. I appreciate the fact you take the time to come in, Dan. Get your work done, buddy. It'll be quitting time for long. Alright. Let's see if we can find the body. Oh, yeah. There's another goat running off. Emily said she's back there too, Dan. Alright. Okay, let's get back over here. See about climbing this mountain. appreciate y'all coming in and joining me today. It's been a pretty good stream. I don't think I've missed yet. So, I kind of like the power of this muzzleloader. It's really got a... Matt says he's here too, Dad. Oh, Lord. My. I really like the power of this muzzleloader. It really does the job. I can see why everybody's hollering for a 50 caliber rifle. I tell you what, some of these animals that the gun is supposed to be classified for, you shoot some animal, it's useless. I shot a moose, which is classified as an 8, with a 308. Look at here. There's a goat way down there. I couldn't hit that if I tried from here. Just for fun, let's look through the scope and see what it looks like that far away. That's what it looks like. It's on max zoom. That's just undoable. Everybody said we're here too, Dan. But anyway, I tried to shot at a couple of boosts on a multiplayer with Kelly and Aaron, and man, I just didn't do the job. And then last week's stream, when I had the bad hunting day, I took the 243 and tried to hunt mule deer with it. Yeah, that's useless too. So, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna ease on around here. He don't know I'm here yet, and I may try to get a shot on this dude. But I want to thank y'all for all coming in, and I know I got a lot of folks that watch in the background. I'd like to mention y'all too. I appreciate you, and we're gonna have some new material coming up. I'm very excited about it. And, first of all, I had to learn how to run all this stuff. I think I about got that whooped, and now it's just putting it together with 231 yards out. Yeah, I know you back there lurking. He's waiting on me to mess up. That's what he's waiting on. I ain't messed up today, have I? I'm gonna get as close as I can without spooking this dude. We're running out of real estate. That's 200 yards. So what I need to do is I need to lay down here and crawl up. I need to be up to that next grass line up there to have a chance. I could take a shot from here and miss. That's probably what I'd end up doing. So why do that? He's not a prize animal anyway. So we're just gonna do it the right way. Good to see you, Don. I hadn't saw you in a while. I'm glad you're here. All right, brother. Take care of those ladies. Bless you. I know you got your hands full. Do the best you can, my friend. That's all we can do. All right, we're gonna get right here and we're gonna take a look, see what we got to work with here. I may have buried myself behind the bushes. He's still there. It ain't gonna get much better than this. So we're gonna try it. Just hold still. Take a nice pose for me. He's running. Let's see how far he runs, though, if I can keep scope on him. I think that ended up being a little bit low for that distance. That's a little further than I want to shoot. He's still headed up the mountain. Yep. That was further than I wanted to shoot. That's about 25 yards more than I wanted to shoot, but what's there, Ron? Man, I saw that picture of that crappie. I couldn't believe it. He didn't have no tail at all. You think I missed? Nah. I don't think so. I think I just clipped him. We'll see. I may have. That's too far for this rifle. It's a 100-yard gun. Yeah. That fish had to be 17 inches long before you keep it. I ain't never saw one with no tail like that. I don't know how that fish has survived all this long. Oh, well, let's see if we got a blood spot at all. We looking. Yep, that might have been a touch low. I hadn't picked anything up yet. Yeah, I think you're right. Well, it happens. Shut up. Get out of here. Go do something nice for Lisa. Get out of here. If I'd have stayed to the 100-yard, 125-yard rule, I'd have been in good shape. But if I'd have tried to walk up on him anymore, I think I'd have been in the bushes. So we just decided to take a chance. He sits back there, Curtis, like an old vulture sitting on telephone line, waiting on me to do something bad, waiting on me to flop so he can flop over so he can pounce on me. And let me tell you what he done to me last week. He's in my fishing stream last week. And I'm on there trying to make a catch megalodon. And he goes out that night and catches him. And then sends me the picture. And I think that he's fishing close to the same spot where I was trying to catch him at. I didn't look at the picture that close. But Kelly said that it looked like the same spot I was trying to fish in. Now that's cold-blooded. And didn't even have the courtesy to say hi to me. He just lurking back there. But congratulations, he's been trying to catch him a while, and it's well deserved. That fish is not easy to catch. And there's not a whole lot of people that's caught him either. If there was people that had caught that fish, he would be all over social media on the group pages. There's just not a whole lot of people that's caught that fish. I've heard a lot of stories of them getting him on, but didn't get him in. I think that's happened to Aaron a couple times. Had him on, but didn't get him in. But I think I have a pretty good idea how to catch him with some info from one of my buddies. So my time's probably coming. Alright, we're walking up here on this checkpoint they wanted me to check. We're going to do that, and then we're going to see what comes from there. Yeah, you finally got him. Yeah.
Okay, so this is it. The Silver Ridge Trail. I really appreciate you taking the time to do this. I can promise you that the views from the top are worth the climb. Plus, you never know what you might be able to hunt on the way, right? While you're on your way up, why don't I fill you in on the recent news? So, first things first, Junior. I have some mixed news there. Was it Junior that terrorized the reserve? Almost certainly yes. He has, however, been released from prison after one of Daddy's lawyers stepped in to save him. He's so cocky that he actually gave an interview to a reporter, but kept using phrases like we and us, as well as the Simpkins family, which raised a few red flags. I am confident that the evidence we've gathered and Bobby Joe's testimony will help to bring the truth out, though. Anyway, in light of everything that went on here, the police are looking at the whole Simpkins family, not just Junior. I suspect that Simpkins Sr. saw an opportunity to get his payback on the APAR for brainwashing Timothy, the reserve for pushing him off the board, and on my family after my dad reported his eldest son to the police. Oh, and speaking of the board, they've really been great in the last couple of days. They've been really supportive and appreciative of how this mess has been dealt with. I'm getting a lot of the credit, but I keep telling them you were doing most of the work out there in the reserve. If there was ever any doubt from the board that I was right in hiring you, it's gone now. In fact, the work that you and Remy have done is already having a strong effect on our bookings. Next week's schedule is already filling up fast.
Sounds like a mess, don't it? We're going to walk up this mountain here and see what's up here. Now this would be a good spot to, if you had a, let's take a look. That's 432 yards, right? 33 yards right there. There's a watering zone right there where I shot that goat. So if you used to get right here, and with that 6.5 millimeter, you could probably make a long shot. Let me see what that's on the map. Okay, let's say why I'm trying to do that when I'm fixing it. I got a video of it. The 150 mark. 149. Okay, so what we're going to do, this is for future stream, we're going to get at the 150 mark. We're going to go back and cut that part of the map out. We're going to get that 6.5 millimeter rifle and maybe do, just for fun, do some long range shoot one of these days. Aaron has got a shot at 507 yards. I think it's his biggest shot. If I could make a shot from the top of this mountain across this lake, that would beat his 507. We're going to set that up. We're going to try that. I got to do a little research on which gun I'm going to use. At 6.5 might be the gun. That's going to be shooting that little dot down there is what you're going to be shooting at. If y'all hadn't noticed by now, me and Aaron Kelly's always trying to outdo each other. There's a goat. I ain't slowed him down a bit. Still running. I can shoot you in the behind, but I ain't gonna do that to you. We'll let you walk. Too far for this gun. 192. Alright, I'm gonna ease over here. Let him come back. He's coming back. I'm in a bad spot, but I'm gonna lay down here and see if I can just let him work himself back. Keep coming. And keep on. Oh yeah. Come on down here to Papa. You can stop just any time now. Go ahead and put your head down, start eating. Go ahead. I'm fixing to bust you. Graveyard dead, baby. Let me start loading this gun. It'll take 7 minutes to load it. That couldn't work out any better. The hungry belly got the best of him, didn't it? Not a trophy, but it's an animal. One thing I'll say about this gun, it's 125 yards. It's good shape. Anything over that, it's not worth that much. There's one right there. How far are you? Oh yeah, you doable. That may have been a touch high. That may have been high. I think I rushed that just a touch. You ain't got no, you have no room to ever talk about anybody being a rookie. I shot 20 times and missed 20 times. No room at all. Look. Gun ain't even loaded. Oh, 1855 gun. Take 4 days to load it. He did. He just died right there. I thought he died. He fixing to die now. He did, ain't he? You know what that means, don't you, Kelly? Aaron caught Megalodon before I did, and I'll catch Megalodon before you do. even if I got to play it 10 hours a day, and you'll be third. Because I'm going to be working on that Joker tonight. One dead goat. Two dead goats. Alright, let's get to the top of this mountain before the end of the day. And, Ernie, I'm going to give you a little piece of advice. If you're in multiplayer with Kelly, you better tell him to take his finger off the trigger. He'll shoot you in the back if you ain't careful. He tried to shoot me and Aaron one time. We was all three trying to run up on get in a position to shoot an animal. And we're all three running behind Aaron, and we hear, boom! Kelly's back there, done shot his gun off by mistake. Old Quick Draw McGraw back there. It's a dead fly, ain't it? Yeah. Hey, big boy, we can go to the gun range anytime and settle that debate. Anytime. Day or night. This is a long way up this mountain. Good night. Look at that. No. Not today. Not today. We're going to do that. We're going to do it the right way so everybody can see. Not today. We're going to do that the right way. Alright, we'll run up here top of this mountain here. See what's up here. Oh. We'll get together and have us a shoot off one of these days on live at the range. Alright. What in the world is way up here I had to run up here for? I don't know. Now, if I get up to the top of this mountain and I got to go down the mountain, I ain't gonna be happy about that. I know you are. I know you, gang. Why you think I'm saying that? I gotta tell you. Lookout tower. I don't think that's what it is. I think it's a mission. I gotta tell you, if the price of gas don't go down, we all gonna be doing video game stuff, because ain't gonna be afford to go anywhere. Good night. It's went down a little bit finally, but you know how that is. Gas stays up, gas goes up, everything else goes up too. But when the gas goes down, nothing else goes down. We up in the nosebleed section, folks. We're gonna try to see what this is. Oh yeah, it's bad here too today. It's humid today. It did just enough raining to make it steamy hot. Somebody need to fly me up here. This is ridiculous. I'll get up here, do whatever he wants me to do, and he'll say thank you and leave me standing here to go back down the mountain. Good night. You know what? I better get this gun out of my hand before I mess around there and hit that trigger and pull a Kelly. I don't know why I was running with a rifle in my hand. I never do that. That's from watching Kelly too much. I gotta quit watching that boy. Yeah, I don't blame you. Well, you got to kind of pick and choose your spots, because I'd love to be fishing, but I just can't do it. I'd be sick out on that dock, and I'd be burned up too, and it just ain't worth it. So I'm just now getting back where I'm after the kidney deal and the COVID and all that crap. I'm just now getting back to feeling good, so we're not gonna do that. Y'all won't get to see no fishing video of me till October. Yeah, it's too hot. It's too hot. Too hot. Now I got to figure out how to get up here. I want you to make it hard on me as you can, fella. This ain't gonna be easy. I may not be able to get up this way. Nah, I'm sliding back down. You mean tell me I'm going to go around this dude? Why, yeah, it's on the other side of the mountain. You gotta be kidding. If I fall off here and break my neck and I die, we'll see y'all on Tuesday. I'm going to try to get up this mountain here and get this last leg up here, and then that's going to be good night. You gotta be kidding. Alright. That's a mess. Ain't nothing up here but eagles.
It's amazing up there, isn't it? I've only made the climb a handful of times, but it's such a great view. The rattles should be easy to find. They're in a protective case.
Alright, we made it. Finally. I think this is what we're looking for.
Mission accomplished. Thank you. This means a lot to me. Enjoy the view from the top. You earned it. Our outlook is so much brighter, just because you're here with us. When I get back from the Sundance, why don't we spend some time hunting together? The media attention has actually had some unforeseen side effects. Some government inspectors are coming out to visit the polluted lake. I guess there is such a thing as bad press, huh? I'm gonna go get ready for that meeting. Hopefully we can get things moving again. Take care. We'll catch up soon.
Well, it is a nice view. So. Nice view. Yeah, wasn't it motivating after I did all that? Yeah, whatever was in that box, I should have got to keep. We're gonna fast travel down here to this spot. Apparently, yeah, probably so. I ain't going back down that mountain. Alright. We are at 2 hours and 9 minutes. And I want to say thank y'all to everybody that come. I think listening to me for 2 hours rattle on is long enough for anybody to endure. I enjoy y'all's company very much. And me and Kelly and Aaron give each other a hard time. But we have a good time together. And enjoy them very much. As I do y'all. I'll see y'all tonight and chat somewhere. And we'll be back on Tuesday to do this again. So, God bless you. Take care of each other. Be good to each other. We're only here for a short period of time. And I'll see you on Tuesday at 1 o'clock. And you just have to watch out for the thumbnail to see what it's going to be. Bye, guys.